Hey, Jeff LeBard here, winemaker at the Gainey Vineyard in Evans Ranch. Taking a little break from picking grapes to come and pour the 2018 Las Brisas Syrah for you, which will be in your October Wine Club shipment. Those of you familiar with the entire lineup of Evans Ranch wines probably already familiar with kind of the differences between the Lone Oak and Las Brisas, but for those of you that may not be familiar with both, I thought I would just kind of touch quickly stylistically on how these two are different. Clonally speaking, we tend to rely more on clone 7 and 877 for this wine. It's got a darker kind of aromatic and fruit profile. The wine is a bit denser. It's kind of pitchy, if you will. Whereas the Lone Oak Syrah has, that little bit of blended Viognier in it. It's more of, we predominantly rely on more of kind of the Estrella River clone for that, so it's a little bit softer and more supple. Whereas again, the Las Brisas Syrah is quite a bit bigger and bolder. And so what we're looking for with this, with all Syrahs, I kind of love that bouquet of kind of berry pie. So there's always a lot of really nice fruit in this. But this also has quite a bit of spice in it compared to the Lone Oak Syrah. So we're looking for something that has, again, a really dark fruit spectrum, that berry pie kind of cola flavors, a lot of blue and black fruits on the palate. It's quite delicious, and it's a really, really fantastic representation of kind of what you can achieve within the same vineyard from Santa Rita Hills appellation. So again, these two wines are so polar opposite, but this really shows kind of some of the winemaking technique difference, as well as manipulation that we can kind of coax a wine in a certain direction, as well as, again, the clonal selection. So what we do with this wine from a processing standpoint that's a little bit different is we are a little bit more aggressive with the extraction process. We tend to let this sit on skins a little bit longer than the Lone Oak Syrah as well. And whereas if I was trying to make the biggest wine possible, I would probably macerate the berries a bit more, and that's just a fancy word for kind of chewing the skins up, if you will, when we're processing the fruit. However, with that comes sometimes the loss of some of those nicer, prettier aromatics that you get, that really nice fruitfulness. So that ester development really is aided by having what we call a whole berry fermentation. So luckily for us, we're able to do this in whole berry fermentation, but we're still able to get the size, and that's all about the fact that it's cool climate Santa Rita Hills Syrah that's got that kind of beautiful white peppery characteristic. It's got a lot of size, so we can still make a wine that has the nice aromatics, a lot of fruit coming out of the aromatics with a lot of spice and power as well. That's the 2018 Evans Ranch Las Brisas Syrah. Cheers, enjoy.